And we are here today with the final day, day 6 of the Birthday Bash Craft Along series. Woohoo! I have an amazing card for you and a really cute little 3D project. And right back here behind me, you can see that I have set up all the fun projects we have been making this week. Hang on, I'm going to get my iPad going here. Whoops, skip. There we go. Hang on. There. Okay, my finger wasn't working right. Shocking. Okay, I see we've got Seal in here, and Linda and Wendy and William, and there's a bunch of other people in here that haven't chimed in yet. Diane, welcome. So happy. Eris, you're here. Yay. And Amanda, woohoo. Okay, so today we're making a card and a cute little gift holder, really a treat holder. With the Darling Dinos, and we chose to use Darling Dinos and One More Year, and I can see that things are still backwards, so YouTube hasn't fixed that problem yet. But I will be making, we didn't use this a lot in the series, but don't worry, because if you follow me, we're going to be using this some more after this series is over, because I am in love with this stamp set. This right now, by the way, is on back order. And usually when stamp sets go on back order, it doesn't take long for them to get off of back order because Stampin' Up! Makes our stamp sets. So we're not waiting for shipments to come in from any place, right? So this should be back in stock here pretty soon for those of you that ordered it as an add-on with your Craft Along packet. Yay, you. You've got a jump start on everything, right? Okay, here comes some more people. Hi, Lorraine and Carolyn. And Simone and Trish is here, and Kim, happy to see you here from Ireland. Deborah, Pamela, Mickey, we're getting everybody in the house. I'm just giddy over all of these, aren't you? They're so cute. And if you guys caught me with the vodka bottle, because I'm not a wine drinker, but I do give wine as gifts. So I will be removing this from my bottle of vodka so that I can put it on a bottle of wine. My mom loves wine, so that's really good. So does my sister-in-law, and so does one of my stepdaughters. So I've got people to give wine to, and I can't wait to do that. I think I am going to go ahead and turn the camera around. I've got my supplies lined up here so we can get to work right away. And hang tight. I just got back we came back last night from my mom's house. I had to go out of town for a funeral. And so my video yesterday was recorded. I wasn't really sure if I was going to be able to make it public because I had it unlisted until the time noon when I said that it would be live. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do that from my phone, but I did. So yay me. That was a new one for me. I've never tried to do that from my phone. But we were out of town for a couple days, and I took Val and Dawson with me, my grandkids. We had so much fun at Gigi's house. That's what we call Great Grandma's house, Gigi's house. So I was really glad I got to do that. I came back last night with the kids, and they got to stay overnight one more night before they went home today after buttermilk pancakes and ham for breakfast. So yay, we're winning today. Okay, like I said, I am going to be using the Darling Dinos bundle for these projects. I'm also going to be bringing in some of the beautiful bouquet designer series paper, as well as the Toadstool Gardens designer series paper. So we're going to use that on our card. So I'm going to go over our card first. What I have here is Highland Heather. It is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And maybe this is the first time you're coming in for this series, but we have a PDF available with 12 different projects in it using the Darling Dinos bundle and the One More Year stamp set. And this is the final day of the 6-day series. So if you've missed it, please just go to my channel, or you can go to my blog. Let me get that out here. www.AStampAbove.com, and there are 6 different posts on there with all of the video replays for these projects. Actually, the 6th one won't come out until we're done here today. I have to take photos of the projects and make that post on my blog. But you'll be able to find all of the links in each one of the blog posts. They have all of the links in there. So here's our card base. Then we are going to use, that looked like they were different sizes, but they're not. 2 pieces of basic white that are both 4 by 5 1/4. And then I've got a piece of that Toadstool Gardens that is 1 by 5 1/4. Is that right? Because I don't think I cut it on the other end. No, mine is 1 by 6. So we're going to have to cut that. Let me do that quick. I thought I didn't cut the end off of this, did I? Because it does look long. So we're going to make that 1 by 5 1/4. There we go. And then we've got some scraps here. We've got Granny Apple Green and Melon Mambo for our scraps. And I think what I am going to do here, hang on, I'm missing, there it is. I'm missing a little piece here. We're going to do our stamping first. And there is a 1.5 tons of coloring on this card. Like, it uses almost every single image and die, which is really spectacular. But I've got a lot of that done so that you didn't have to wait for me to color everything. So just so you know, but I'm still going to stamp it up for you so you can see what needs to be done. So this is the Embossing Buddy. It comes with the Embossing Toolkit Editions Toolkit. And we're going to use Versamark ink and our white embossing powder from the Basics Wow Embossing Powders. And this is going to say happy birthday. And like I've kind of been talking about throughout the series, and kind of anytime I emboss sentiments, I tend to like to do more than one, because as long as I've got all my supplies out here, why not do a couple? The one that I'm not going to use for this card, I can throw into the stamp set and have it available the next time I want to use that stamp set. Here, let's see if I can spill the embossing powder. No, Kelly, not today. Not today, sister. Okay. Now we are going to heat tool kind of loud. I know I hear from so many of you that every time we do embossing with embossing powder and a heat tool, the magic of it just never gets old. And when I first started dabbling in stamping back in the probably mid-80s, I thought that I could do this with a toaster because I didn't have much money, and, you know, heat tools were kind of expensive. I thought I could hold this over my toaster and it would do this. And I was very wrong. That did not work. So there's your little tip. There's your best tip. Dates me a little bit, right? Yeah. Okay. So we've got that done. And what we're going to do with that, it's going to be the label or sentiment. Hang on, I'm having some trouble there. Sentiment on our card. So you could use your scissors to cut it, but I kind of like to use my paper trimmer because I'm not that great of a scissor cutter. So I'm going to just set this in here and kind of get it as straight as I think I can here. Boom, just like that. And then I'm going to push it in. I should have put this on a bigger piece of paper. And if you do that, you're going to have an easier time with it than I am right here trying to keep it still. There we go. I just wanted a strip, okay? And then we're going to cut the ends off of it and make it look nice. So I'll just set that aside. That other piece I'm going to take and put inside my stamp case to use on another card some other time. See, look, I've got a whole bunch of them here, a whole bunch of colored little critters in here that I haven't used yet. So next time I make a card with this, it's going to be super easy. Okay, we're going to need a fairly large piece of basic white. So if you got the craft along pack, there was lots of cardstock in there. So you're going to have lots left over. There's enough that if you make some mistakes, you're not going to have to worry about running out of the colors. But we're just going to take a half a sheet of white cardstock here. I'm going to take one of my 4 by 5 1/4 inch pieces and our Memento black ink pad. And we are going to stamp up all the images that we need, not only for the card we're going to make right now, but also for the little 3D item that we're going to make. So first we're going to do the inside of our card. And I think I need to find my sentiment that says, hope your birthday is dynamite. And I'm going to stamp that. Better stand up so I can get it straight here. That looks great. And I think I would like a balloon here. So we're going to stamp a little balloon right up here. That turned out great. And then we've got our balloon string. And we'll stand up so I can get that right up to the end of the balloon. Oh, it's a little crooked, but that'll be fine, right? And I want to do a little bit of decorating on the inside of this card. The outside is so spectacular. Now, if you don't want to stamp and color any images on the inside, you can take the strip. There's a strip measurement in the PDF and put some DSP on here in the sentiment and call it a day. That's completely up to you. Before I do that, I'm going to grab my Granny Apple Green and I'm going to do a tiny bit of blending down on the bottom, just to kind of give an illusion of grass. And I'm just going to come up here. Oops, you know what I did? I did this the wrong way. My card is going to go like this. So I need my sentiment right here. I'm glad I caught that before I went any further, you guys. My card is a sideways card. And that looks really crooked. Don't worry, I've got lots of cardstock. I'll use that one for scraps. Let me get in here so I can get this straight. Okay, there we go. Whew, I almost just kind of blew that. Did you see I almost dipped this in the green ink too? So same design as I had planned, just a little different orientation. Maybe I can get this right in the center this time. See, there was a reason why I goofed that up, right? Now we're going to do our green. Here we come. There we go. That's all I wanted to do with that. Okay. Oh, we need a little bit more. We're going to stamp our boulders. I was calling them rocks, but now I'm calling them boulders because dinosaurs deserve boulders more than rocks, right? Boulders sound a little bit better with dinosaurs. So we've got some boulders here. And then I'm going to take the little grass image, and really all I'm doing is just making this pretty spectacular. Little grass there. Isn't that cute? It's just those cute little accents. Now I want my footprints. Our card base is Highland Heather, so I decided to go with Highland Heather for my footprints. And I think, let's see, where am I going to put those? I think I'm going to come right in here. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, we have some balloons to color, a balloon and some rocks. So let's get out our blends. I am going to grab Smoky Slate. Let me close this so I don't make a disastrous mess. And I'm using my dark first. And I'm going to do the same thing that I've done when I've used these boulders before, is I'm just going to put some dark marks on there. Right where Stampin' Up! Put the little lines on the boulders. And then I'm going to come in and blend them. And notice that those rocks are kind of a tinge of green from that blending brush, but the Stampin' Blend marker will color right over that. So you don't really have to worry about masking it. You know, save yourself some time. And then I think with my balloon, I'm going to go with Flirty Flamingo. So I'm going to do the darker Flirty Flamingo first. Iris says she loves the grass. I do too. I think it's really cute. They did a good job on that grass image. And come in with the lighter. And just keep blending until we don't have that drastic line there. Isn't that cute? These balloons are really sweet. Okay, this is the inside of our card, and I'm going to get that right on the inside so we can't drop anything on it and wreck it. Oops, I hear Steve. He just got home. He had to go to the grocery store, and he took Molly out for breakfast this morning. So it's been a good morning with grandkids. Okay. Now, we've got this cuteness overload on the inside. I'm going to set that over there. We are going to grab this big white sheet, and we're going to stamp out all the things that we need to stamp for this card. And remember when I said this has a lot going on? This is going to be for a very special little person because it's got a lot going on. So we're going to do all 3 dinosaurs. Let's see. I'm going to start right over here. There's a dinosaur. Which one of the dinosaurs is your favorite? Do you like this short little guy, this tall little Barney looking character, or the one with the long neck? I think that this guy is my favorite. That's what I think. Okay, I'm going to put another one right up here. We need 2 of these because one for our card and one for our 3D project. I'm just going to set all my dirty stamps right up there. Let's do that up there too. And then we need that boulder. Where did that go? Right here. We're going to need 2 of those. And I'm spacing these out enough so that I can die cut them with ease. I don't want any problems with that. Now we're going to do a new stamp that we haven't used yet. Is this cutie patootie. And funny little thing, this card, by the way, was designed by Ange McKay, and she used these as little flowers, kind of quirky little flowers. What they are really supposed to be is glasses for the dinosaurs. So yeah, isn't that cute? Hang on, I see I've got ink on my fingers right there. Already made a mess out of myself. I need to get some lotion. My hands are so dry. Okay, so we're going to use them as flowers. I thought that was super cute and very kind of genius. And it was kind of cute the way she thought they were flowers, didn't realize they were glasses. And I love it when those little mistakes happen, right? Those little, I can't call it a mistake because all of these things are really up to our interpretation. I'm going to do a little party hat right there. We are going to do, where's my little bow tie? Bow tie, bow tie. Here it is. We're going to do a little bow tie. Put that right there. Then we need balloons. We already used our balloons. Here's our balloons. And we need 3 balloons. Yep, 3 balloons. 1, 2, 3. Got 3 balloons. Is there anything else on here? Oh, the top hat. We need the top hat. I told you guys this was crazy, right? Okay, I think we've got all our animals. And again, this is enough to go for the card and the 3D project. So let me put this away. Oh, before we do that, we have to take our white, that other white 4x5 1/4, and we are going to stamp the sentiment roar means blank and dinosaur. And we're going to do that. Let me grab my happy birthday here. So my happy birthday is going to get cut off. We're going to do that right now so we have a little bit of room for a template. And if you want some type of a measurement on this, 3/8 to 1/2 inch is probably adequate. So that's going to go right in here. Oops. And that looks like this is a lot bigger than 3/8. So I am going to ink this up, make sure that I have enough room for my happy birthday, and I'm going to stamp it just like this, okay? And then we might have to cut this, yep, a little smaller, right? Because it's too big. And I'm just going to grab my scissors for that. So much for cutting it with my paper cutter to get it really straight because that didn't work. I got it too thick. Let's see if that's big enough. I think I want it a little bit more narrower. use my proper English here. As long as I can keep that looking straight. And that looks pretty darn good, wouldn't you say? I think that looks great. So we are going to cut that off just a little bit right here. And we will put this on with dimensionals, but not until we get the rest of the stuff done, because it might get in our way. Okay, let me put that over to the side. Now we are going to bring in all of these. Oh, that was my template. This is white. That was crappy white. We don't want to color on that because that doesn't color well at all. So while you're doing all of these things, this is a great thing to go down and do in your living room while you're watching TV. Is a great time to do it. Hang on, I'm gonna grab, that's dark fresh freesia, and I want light fresh freesia. Let's see, do I want light blackberry bliss? Maybe. So I color around here to see, is that the color I want? Yep, I think it is. So I'm going to color this little dinosaur. One of these is going to be purple with, oh, that's not the right purple. I don't want that. Hang on. What is this one? Dark? I don't know if that's what I want either. Let me see if this one. I got all of my purples out here, you guys. Yep, this is the purple I want. I'm just going to color over that, and it's going to take that right out of there. But you're going to color. I didn't do a lot of fancy shading on any of these because there's a lot going on, but you certainly could if you wanted to. Color this guy, and then come in with dark grainy apple green, and I did all of the little dots on here. Just color that in. You're going to color all the dinosaur. And like I said, I'm not going to color all these in for you because it's a lot. But I didn't do them any differently than I did any of the other coloring in this entire series. Here's our little flowers I thought were super cute. And you can color them any color you want. Just all kinds of different colors. Let me grab some. Here is my light blackberry. Whoa, hang on. This is the only one I've ever had that happen to where that pops out of there. There we go. I don't know why. I'm going to have to see if I can put some glue on it. That's a cute color. And then how about my light mango? Aren't those adorable? So there's dies to cut out every single one of these. Do our flowers. We haven't done the flowers yet in this series, so I was really excited to be using those. Do those flowers, and maybe put a little red in the center. There we go. Color them all different colors. Okay? So here's what we have going on. We're going to color all of those. Oh, you know what else I wanted to show you was the black. I used the black Stampin' Blend marker. And at first I tried the lighter one and I didn't like it as well as this dark one. So there's a light and a dark basic black, and the dark one is the one I ended up going with. There's no detail in this hat, so you're not like covering up any lines that may, you know, add detail. And what color did I go? Oh, I did one of the light purples. What is this one? Let's do this one. Little band there. Super cute. Die cuts for all of this. All of it. Just crazy. So do you want to see the fun? I used Flirty Flamingo on this with Melon Mambo and then the purples. This is Granny Apple Green with a Flirty Flamingo belly, Melon Mambo spikes, purple dots. Here's that dinosaur. I did a little bit of light colored Granny Apple on each one of these stripes or spots, and then dark Granny Apple with the purple. Here's a cute little flower. Here's another flower. And another flower. Good grief. And then we have our little party hat. And all three of our balloons. And the boulder and the top hat and the bow tie and those little flowers that are actually sunglasses. So I'll show you what the sunglasses look like on the dinosaur so that you know exactly what I mean. Look at how cute that is. Are you just giggling? I am just giggling. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there we go. And then I mentioned that you needed a scrap of Granny Apple Green, and you're going to cut out 4 of the bush clouds. You can use these for clouds or bushes. So we've got all of this happening. Yeah, here was our scrap that we were going to use that for. Now, I'm going to start putting some of these on dimensionals. I did not do that ahead of time because, well, we're here to craft today, right? So I thought we could do that together. And then I want to hear from you guys. It's Saturday. Does anybody have any big plans for this weekend besides this fun class? Let me know in the comments. I don't know what I'm doing the rest of the weekend. Probably working since I was just out of town, you know, for a day and a half. I've got to get ready for my live tomorrow night. I have my regular Sunday night live tomorrow night. And I've got to get ready for that. So we're going to put dimensionals on the backs of the flowers too. And I might, if I get enough done today, maybe see if Haley and Jared want to watch a movie at their house. I'll go over to the kids' house and we can watch a movie and have popcorn and Sour Patches because that's what I have to have with my popcorn. I'm one of those weird people. Hang on, I'm looking for my... Where's my take your pick tool, which is an extension of my arm, and I don't see it here. Don't worry, I have another one. Oh, I found it. It's right there. Okay. Let's get that out. All right. I think on these flowers down by the stems, I want to give them a little support here. So I'm going to run this little strip right across the leaves. I think that'll work pretty good for what I need to do. I might end up tearing them off depending on whether they're going to get in my way or not. But that's what I'm going to do for right now. There we go. Okay. And then we have, let's see, we have our balloons. I think we're going to stamp those before we put dimensionals on the back of them. Well, maybe I can. That won't hurt anything. Does this look crazy, you guys? Crazy? Crafting during the Pro Bowl tomorrow. Nice, Sherry. That sounds like a perfect idea. And Trish said this is a crafting weekend and she went to the gym and she feels good about that. You should. Rock star. Should always feel good about going to the gym. Okay. Here we go. So here's our little layer. We're going to put this piece on here. This is our 1-inch strip. The favorite, Trish says the favorite is her Triceratop. Reminds her of Trixie from Toy Story. Well, look at you knowing all the names. Rock star. That's awesome. I don't know all the names, but I have a feeling that in the next couple years, I am going to be somewhat of a dinosaur expert. Dawson loves dinosaurs. He loves them. So I'm thinking that we're going to be involved with some dinosaur things for sure. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to kind of dry fit my little guys. So it's going to go right over here. Yep, we got a little overlap here. Okay. And I'm thinking dimensionals, like these all need dimensionals because dimensionals just make me happy. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And dimensionals on this guy. We watched some dinosaur thing on YouTube while we were at my mom's house. But it was kind of slow and it just couldn't keep our attention, which made me sad because, like I said, I've been kind of rather I don't know what my thing is with dinosaurs, but it's kind of interesting to me where it never was ever before. No clue. Okay, we're going to throw this guy down here. Now, I'm not going to push these down very hard because I want a flower in here. I'm going to find this flower right here. I'm going to put this flower right down in here. Okay, now I'm going to push my dinosaur down. Push my flower down. Then we're going to bring a bush in. This is like you're just building a scene here, which is super fun. There's my, oh, I don't like that. That's leaning on something. Hang on. I'm going to pull that off. I took one of the dimensionals off the back so that it wouldn't interfere over here. Okay, hang on. We got that down. Then we have this guy. So I don't want to put this guy in yet, but he's going to go kind of under this dinosaur a little bit. We've got to get our strings in here for our balloons. Do you guys like to do this with stamps, like build a whole scene and kind of figure out where and what and how and why? I think it's kind of fun. Okay, so we're going to kind of go like this with our balloons. So we need some, you know, I don't know if I'm prepared. I think I'm going to use a marker from my balloons. Even though we do have a stamp, I'm thinking a marker is going to be safer as I'm building this huge little community. We're going to put our happy birthday right in here. Here comes a balloon. Okay. Here comes another balloon. Trish said she loves to build scenes. It is fun, isn't it? Like trying to figure out where everything's going to go. I think it's kind of a hoot. There's a lot on this card. So, you know, if that's not your cup of tea, you don't have to make a lot on your card. Let me grab a Stampin' Right marker. This is just a regular. I want to make sure this is one that's got good ink in it. And I'm going to get that guy out of here. And I'm just going to kind of come. This got stuck to me, so it was like making me not be able to make my balloon flow. There we go. And we got that in there. I need to make this go up here a little bit further and up there a little bit further. Oh, now I made a mess right there. So I'm going to kind of do this. Just like that. Oh, and look, that's going to cover it up anyways. And I'm going to do that, and we'll bring a little balloon string right down in here. Okay, I did great. I'm happy with that. This came off, so let me get this back on here. I'm going to put some glue right here. There we go. Okay, this guy still isn't attached, and I'm going to put him right down here so I can get him in there now. I'm going to tuck him under this, whoops, tuck him under this guy right here. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in that top hat. It's going to go right here. So the top hat, I can put some dimensionals right on the top edge of it to help hold it in place. So I'm going to do right up here. Just like that. Oh my gosh, look how cute it is. We can put this in place now. I think this is a little crooked, and that's kind of making me a little crazy. Remember, we have that spare. If we cut this down too much and really make it look dumb, we can use our backup. That still doesn't look that great. Perfect. I'm happy with that. Okay. Little dimensional right there. Okay, we're going to get this in here. Yep, looks good. What do you guys think? So far, so good? then we need our rocks. Rocks are going to go right in here, and I'm going to put those on dimensionals too. You would think that I would want to glue some of these down, but I just don't. And it's my card. I can do what I want. So these are going to go right underneath this guy's foot, just like that. Then I'm going to come in with my funny little flowers. Where'd my other one go? Right here. And I think that I'm going to put those on dimensionals also. So let's see if one of these will fit in here. Ah, look, mini dimensional. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, that one looks like it might be going over the edge a little bit. Okay. I'm going to push this right down in here. So cute. And this one right down in there. Okay, guys, so far, right? Is this like, holy cow? And then I think I'm going to come in with this one. This is a girl. This is a girl dinosaur. I colored her pink. And we're going to make sure that we don't cover up any of our cute stuff that we have here, like our words. So you want to be mindful of that. Just like that. We've got a little bow tie. Well, that's dumb to have a girl dinosaur with a bow tie, but my girl dinosaur is going to have a bow tie. There we go. It's all the little details with this one, right? Now we're going to bring in our other flowers, and I'm going to put a flower right here. This can go over the edge just a little bit because this isn't our card front. We've got more space for our card front, just a tiny bit. And then this one. Oh, I'm going to put it right over my dinosaur. There we go. And then we're going to take the bushes. Are you guys still with me? Like, holy cow. Put the bow in her hair. Oh, that's a great idea. Let me see if I can still do that. Yeah, because I want it to be a girl. That's a great idea. Look at that. Should I put it right there? Or should I put it up here? I don't know. That looks kind of goofy. I think I'm going to put it, still got glue on it. I think I'm going to put it right in the middle. Get some glue out. There we go. Right here. Right over the horns. That looks really cute. Oh my gosh, that was a great idea. Thank you. And here comes some more bushes. Oh, I need to move this dimensional. It's getting in my way. See, I wondered if I should wait to put the dimensionals on. I'm going to put this right in here so I can put a dimensional right here. I have something in my hair. Look, dimensional right in my hair. When I get done with this card, I'm going to come out of here looking like, holy cow, what happened to her? There we go. Okay. And then we have another bush. And we're going to put that, see if we got our dimensionals in the right place. Right over here. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Here's another bush. And we're going to pop that one right in here. There we go. One last thing, you guys. One last thing, and that's our little party hat. And I'm going to take a sliver. Just like that. And I'm going to put that sliver right at the top by the pom-pom. And a little bit of glue down at the bottom. That'll keep it on his head. This is so cute. Where'd my card base go? My good Lord. Look at this. Are you guys just giggling? I'm giggling. Oh my gosh. Yes, Sue, definitely a card for someone special, right? How cute is that? Good grief. Look at all these dimensional backings, you guys, from one card. This is so cute. So cute. Okay, hang tight because we've got a little 3D package to make too. I just think this is the sweetest thing. You know what? The only thing that can make it cuter is if we add a little wink of Stella. And why wouldn't we? Let's do some on these flowers. I know it's hard to see in the camera, but trust me when I say that little bit of glimmer is just the best. Can you see it in the camera? I know it's hard, but look at that. How cute is that? So sweet. All right. I think that's it for this card. Now we have a really easy and fun 3D project to make. And I love how easy it is because there is very little cutting on this one. Let me find all my pieces. Here we go. Okay. Here comes my dies. We're going to be using the beautiful bouquet, beautiful bokeh paper. And I've got a template here. The template will be in the PDF file. So you guys know, or if you're new, maybe you don't know, there are a couple different ways to get the PDF file. You can order it right under this video. It's $25 for 12 projects, all the projects I've shared here this week. Or if you place a $60 order with me using my host code, which is someplace here, I lost it, right here. If you place a $60 order in my online store, you will get the PDF file for free also. So let's get our paper trimmer out and I will do the scoring right away. This is a 6x6 piece of designer paper and we're not even cutting it, you guys. It's just 6x6. So that makes it super easy. Get that cutting blade out of your way. So on one side of the paper, we're going to score this at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. Then we're going to turn it 2 3/4, 5 1/2. We're going to turn it like this, and we're going to score it at 4 5/8. Now remember, if these eighths throw you, you can go out to Google and do a search for 1-inch ruler, and you can copy and paste it into anything and print it out and keep it like right on your desk. That's what I like to have available for weird measurements, but 5/8 isn't too weird. Okay, so we're going to score this at 4 5/8, and then we're going to turn it back the way we had it. This is our 2 3/4 and our 5 1/2. Now we're just going to score a couple times from that score line down, okay? And our first one is going to be 1 3/8 from this score line that's right across here down, and then 4 1/8. We're going to go back up to that score line and score down. Okay, so we've got score, 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 one here, and one there, and one there. Pretty easy. Now I noticed in the written instructions in the PDF, I did not type this project up, but I noticed that it's a little different than maybe I would have typed it. The PDF that you guys got that ordered the craft along packet. So I will be modifying that and also adding this template, which has been updated with a new measurement. Today is the final day of the 6-day series for the Birthday Bash Craft Along. And I will be sending out the finalized PDF because we've had some updates and some changes to it. And I want you guys to have that updated one. So whether you placed an order with me already to get the PDF, or you ordered the Craft Along packet, or you're on my team, it will all be updated. So what I'm doing is I am cutting up to that score line, and I'm just cutting my wedges of pie out, my little wedges out of each one of these tabs so they will fold nicer. Okay, and we cut this one completely off.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
That scared me to death. Hang on. That's my computer talking to me. I don't like that. That's weird. Like, I didn't say Siri. Did I say Siri? I don't think so. Creepy. Did you see me jump? Okay. Wendy said that this card belongs in a shadow frame. Yeah, it really does, right? Could you see putting all these little characters in a frame and then putting somebody's name in here and giving it as a gift for, you know, a child? Like, I could totally see that, Wendy. That would be absolutely the cutest thing ever. That might be a good idea for Dawson's birthday. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I've done all of this, right? And now what you're going to do is you're going to take the bottom and put it together like a box. So it just pushes all in there, right? You've just pushed it all around like this, okay? And then you do that. And this is your little fold over tab that you're going to put your, I'm going to use tear and tape because I don't want this to pop apart. Glue might probably work just fine because this is only designer series paper, not cardstock. And then this is what it's going to look like. Isn't it different? I think it's really cool. Okay, so maybe I am going to, I think I'm going to use glue. And then I'll let you know if glue isn't a good alternative and this comes apart. I don't think it will though. I'll let you guys know. And then say, oh, don't use glue. That was a bad idea. So I'm just going to push it all in there. And I'm going to square this up nicely. And don't use too much glue. You don't want it oozing out all over. But I'm going to take my bone folder and put it in here and make sure that that tab is pushed all the way down in there. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm putting this in here and pushing it on my table to make sure that that's all pushed in. And then I'm going to add some glue down here. So I'm going to figure out, one of these tabs you probably shouldn't wedge because it'll look nice and square here. So one of your tabs, don't do the wedges. This one looks pretty nice. Which one is my nicest looking one? That's the one I want on the outside. This one looks good. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here. And then we're going to decorate this cutie patootie up. A little bit of glue here. Want to make sure as you're doing this, you're squaring this up again, right? Because you don't want to get to the end and have it be all kitty wampus. There's your redneck term of the day. Kitty wampus. This last one, I'm going to put my glue right on the tab so I don't have it where I don't want it. See, this would look better if that wasn't wedged. So one of your tabs, don't put a wedge in it. I didn't think about that. Here's our cute little container, and this can fit some candy. Remember I had some dinosaur food that I put in one of these little boxes. You can put that in a little bag. Put some of this in a little bag and put it in there. Just a cute little idea. The other thing I wanted to look at was whether this would fit a gift card. Boom, gift card in the house. And that will go all the way down in there. Oh, it doesn't go down very far, you guys. The roundness is stopping it. So I would say, oh, now it's stuck in there. Ah, there we go. Cash or candy. Cash is king. Cash is king. Okay, so now what we're going to do to this is we are going to use a hole punch. Here we go. I'm going to just grab a hole punch and I'm going to put a little hole in here. And I'm trying to get it in the center and not too close to the top because, you know, you need it to have some strength. This is I think this is an 1/8 inch. You might want to use a bigger one than that. This is going to be a little tricky, but that's the one I grabbed. And now I'm going to take some of my white woven ribbon that came with your craft along kit. And by the way, we're kind of talking about doing this again in June. So if you didn't order the Craft Along kit and you get done with this series and you're like, man, I wish I had all that stuff so I could just be making all this right away, you'll definitely want to get it next time, right? Okay, so we're gonna put that through there. I don't want this to be too long because I want it to stand up nice. Grab my ribbon scissors and we're gonna cut that off like that. And then I'm gonna grab some of my gold thread that also came with the Craft Along kit. I'm almost out of this roll, so I'm gonna see if this will work for me. And here we go. I'm just gonna tie this around here. That's, whoops, that's my intention, you guys. Tie this around here. Evenly, there we go. Okay. And I think I might even use two. I'm gonna use 2 layers of this. I know I'm probably gonna have to cut a lot of this off, but it's okay, I have lots of it. Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty. Just want it to be a little bit more substantial than one piece of the thread. And then we'll cut this end. I hope that's not confusingly like, why did she leave that in a loop? Just because I was being a little lazy. Look at how cute that is, right? Oh, I need to do something with this. That's bugging me. There we go. So I'd leave it a little longer than that, but now we need to decorate it. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to bring in this is a 2.5-inch circle from the Stylish Shapes dies. And I'm going to grab my Pool Party ink. I've got Pool Party, Berry Burst, and Granny Apple Green here. And then, of course, black. So we've got our Pool Party ink here. And I'm going to add just some color to my circle so it's not stark white. Just like that. Okay. And you can see how different that is. I mean, it doesn't look like much here, but it's quite Pool Party-ish now. So we've got that. Then I'm going to take my grass and, oh, I don't have this one out yet. We haven't used this one either. And that is these little things right down here. What the heck are those? Well, they're actually lips or flowers. So they can be kissy lips, kissy lips, or little flowers. So let me grab a little block. And we'll do those. I want to see, get these mounted on here the way that I want them. Okay, so we're going to take our little grass image and, oh, hang on. I've already stamped, remember we stamped and colored already. Well, I colored behind the scenes, but this is the Smoky Slate. And then this is like the Dark Fresh Freesia and the light Blackberry Bliss on this little dinosaur guy. So this little dinosaur is going to go right over here. And these boulders, not stones, boulders are going to go right here. So we're going to stamp some grass right here. I know, Pamela says she's been loving the dinosaurs. She really wasn't planning on getting them. I totally get where you're coming from, but they, like, right, they are so stinking cute. You can't hardly not get them. Okay, so again, just doing a little dry fit here. And here comes our little stones are going to go, like, right in here. So I want to make sure that I have enough room. I might have to stamp my grass up just a little bit higher. But yeah, this is where I'm going to stamp some little grass right there. Okay, so that's what I did. And now we're going to come in with the Berry Burst. And we're going to stamp. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to test this out. We're going to stamp our little flowers. Oh my good Lord. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? Super cute. And again, those can be lips or they can be flowers. Yep, just like this. I think I want to put some more flowers right here. And it's my card, and I can, right? Okay, here comes our rocks. I think I'm going to glue my rocks. So they're going to go right down here. So I'm just going to add some glue. Maybe. There we go. I don't want this to fall off. Add some glue right in there. And then we're going to put our little dinosaur on here with some dimensionals. So I'll put a dimensional right there. That'll help pin them down. And then we have to be kind of careful about where we're putting the dimensionals, where our dinosaur is going to actually be. Okay, so I'm going to grab some little ones because he's going to kind of go off the circle a little bit, right? And I think I'll put one right on his little neck there. And I see that I took the backing off another one here, so I'll use that one maybe right on his little snout. So I've got one there, one there. Oop, shouldn't have put one on his snout. Oh, now I just dipped him in the ink. That's no big deal. It didn't get on there. Okay, so I'm going to do this one and this one. Maybe right on his... That's where I had it before, but it didn't work out. I think it's going to be okay. Yep, I'm going to put one on his snout just to keep him in place there. Yeah. Oh, good grief, Kelly. Who thought the dimensionals were going to be the hardest part? There we go. And we're going to put this on our little front of our little treat holder. And I think what I'm going to do there is use dimensionals to do that. But before we go there, we had just a little bit of, I stamped, You're the Best. Where's You're the Best? We stamped You're the Best and white embossed it on a fresh freesia tag. And remember, all of the tags that were not included in the Dino set are included in the Craft-A-Long kit. Oh, goodness. In the little packet. So hang on, I just kind of spilled my embossing powder on my shirt. Not too bad, not too bad. But it just fell right onto my shirt. A little bit. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna do this. Let me get this out of the way before I ruin it. So are you guys, am I making you guys nervous with having all this stuff piled all over? Gosh, get it together. And then we'll use our powder. Isn't that going to be cute? Yeah. Close that up before we spill it again. And we are going to heat that. Through the magic of TV, we already have one. So I'm just going to use that one. I hope you guys are okay with that. And we're going to put that on our label right here. So, here, hang on. That's going to go right in here. Whoops, right in here. So we're going to trim this off a little bit so it'll fit in here. Just cut that right off. Push that. I want this to be straight. Just like that. Yep, and I think that is, I want it hanging off the side just a little bit. So let's get some dimensionals on it. 1, 2. And I'm going to tuck it right up under my little dinosaur, just a touch. It's not going to go far because we have that dimensional in there. Look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh, so cute, right? Now, there's a lot of space left in here, and that's where our embellishments come in. They're going to play a big part in filling this up. And I'm going to grab, whoops, I'm going to grab one of the Melon Mambo ones, and we're going to set that right down in here. And then again, these bigger embellishments are perfect for your 3D projects because you don't need to worry about extra postage, right? So take advantage of that. I think maybe I'll do one more right down in here because why not? Now we're going to put that on here. And I'm going to grab, where are we going to put it? Right here, right in the middle. So I'm going to put a dimensional right here. And another one right here. And you know what? I'm going to put 3 of them on. That seems like a lot, but I don't want my little circle thing with my dinosaur on it to fall off. So, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Look how cute that is. Here's the bottom of it. It's squared up. Isn't that fun? I think this is so stinking cute. Very, very cute. Now, we didn't do any Wink of Stella on this, and I really think we should. So let's just go through and very easily add a little wink to the stripes or spots or whatever you want to call these little things on the dinosaur. And that's just going to give it that little extra special glimmer on there that I know you guys can't see, but it's there. So here is today's, ooh, I almost stabbed myself with my scissors. Sometimes stamping is dangerous, right? Here's our projects for today. Look at how cute they are. This is like the wow card of the whole series, right? The wow. It is crazy. Crazy, crazy wow. All right, now I would love to do a little walkthrough with you of all the projects because I have them right back here on display. Let me move these stamps out of the way. I don't want anything ruining my projects, right? Okay, hang on. So here we go. Then, of course, we had our wine or vodka bottle, little gift card holder here. Isn't that fun? This is a really nice way to give a gift. Even if you're just going to somebody's house for dinner, you want to take a little bottle of wine. Wine can be like pretty inexpensive, I think. And then we had these cutie patootie little gift bags, right? We had this amazing little card. That was pretty cool. We had this card. Oops, look at it. I've got a little dimensional stuck in there. There we go. This little card with this little gift. And most of these can hold gift cards with a little candy or treat in them. And then we had, Kim said she just stabbed herself about 5 minutes ago. Oh my gosh, right? It's so dangerous. Stamping is so dangerous. But look at this cute little box. This was so stinking adorable. And then, hang on, I've got some props in here. Do you guys know the measures we go through to get good photos? Look at these Post-it notes. We fold them over and we put them, the sticky side in here, so we can do this and this so we can get a photo without our projects looking like that. So that's what I've got going on here. Still got my photo props in here to get good photos, but we got this cute little card, right? Nice, easy little fun fold. And then that adorable little matching box with the dinosaur food in it. Oh, hang on, it's got a little, there we go. Cute little treat box. And then we had this. Oh my gosh, this was such a cute, fun fold, right? This opens up like this. Good grief, super easy, super easy. The PDF has all of the measurements in it, everything in one place. And then there was this one. This is another little fun fold. This was a new little fun fold to me. This was really different, right? This goes all the way, like this goes all the way in there. Super, super cute. And I think, you guys, that was all 12 projects. Holy cannoli, right? Wow. That's a lot of dinosaur and one more year. A lot. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this series. I have loved stamping with you every day for the last 6 days. We do have a Wildflower Celebrations Weekend Retreat coming up in February. All of the information is on my blog. There's going to be so many projects in here. It's going to be amazing. We have discounts for Stamp Happy Academy members and also team members. Celebration is the best time to join my team. You get such an amazing deal on the starter kit, and you can just use it for a discount. You don't ever have to sell anything if that's not your deal. You don't ever have to do anything except just get a discount on your products, and you get to be part of a much bigger stamping world than what you see here on my public YouTube videos. So please give that some consideration. I would love to have you. You could try it out. There's no strings attached. You get $155 for the product for $99 and then so much more. Also a free basic membership to Stamp Happy Academy website, which is amazing. Underneath this video, you're going to find all the things. There's a place to order your craft along packet. I can still accommodate that. It includes the PDF and all of the supplies listed on my blog. You'll find all the information when you click on the link that's under this video. Also, when you place a $60 order with me using my host code, you're going to get the PDF for all 12 projects for free. Yeah, I think that's about it. Link, let's see. Egg spots. I don't know what I wrote. Oh, I know what I wrote, you guys. Last thing. I wrote on my little note to not forget to tell you about the egg spots. So I was like, what are these? What is that image? It is the image to put spots on the little eggs, because you can make an adorable baby card with the dinosaur, this little dinosaur right inside this little egg, and then this little headpiece on it. And these spots right here are to stamp on the egg to put spots on the dinosaur egg. I thought that was super, super cute. Everything else in here, I told you these are flowers for the grass, or they can be kissy lips. We've got a heart in here. We use the dinosaur footprints. This is a little leaf, just some extra leaves for foliage. These right here go on the bush or cloud die, but the bushes die. They make little veins in the bushes, which I did someplace here. Someplace. I don't know. Oh, right here. That's what these little sticks are. They're to make veins in the little bushes. But you can use the bush die for the bushes that I did there, or you can use it as a cloud. So super, super cute. This is amazing. Okay, I am going to let you get on with your Saturday. For those of you that are crafting today, I wish you lots of success today in your crafting endeavors. And again, I will be live tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Time, right here on my YouTube channel. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. That will give you notifications when I have a new video come out or I'm going to be live. So that's always fun too. Thanks for being part of my little dinosaur 1 year at a time, or one more year stamp set series. I have had so much fun with you. Bye-bye.